Welcome back to another episode of our ESPN. I'm Nate Gunderson, I'm your host, and today we'll be talking about the girls softball season and how it's going so far. I'm here today with Riley Irby, Mia Williams, and Layla Simmons. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. So far this season, you guys are 8-2 on the season.
Yes.
You guys started the season off 1-2, and so you've won 7 games in a row now. And I was just wondering, what happened after that 1-2 start? How'd you guys flip the switch, and what was the mentality? Was there a mentality shift, or what went into that?
I definitely think there was a mentality shift. I know, we started off a little rocky, and I think it was just because, we got some new people here, new starters, people we're not comfortable with. But I feel like the leadership on this team is amazing. There's so many girls here that stepped up and did what they needed to do, kind of lit a fire under us, yeah, and kind of put that mentality into us, kind of like a dog mentality. So, we're not going to take no for an answer. We're going to fight to the end, to the 7th inning, and I just love that about our team.
Yeah.
And I also feel like we started playing as a team after our second loss. We really came together, started gelling well, and playing as a team.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you guys won the Sunflower League Invitational Tournament. You swept everyone in that tournament. That was obviously a big turning point for you guys, I would guess.
Yeah, it definitely was. It showed us the potential we have, because there's a lot of potential on this team, and we could go far, definitely.
Definitely like the last game. We were definitely down, and then, I don't know, something just sparked us.
Yeah, I think we were down 8-4.
Yep.
And 6th inning, we just came out lights out, ended up coming back, beating them 10-8. So I think that one was just we can do this. We're in this. We're competing with everybody else. And I think that was just a confidence booster for us.
Right. And you mentioned leadership, and I would like to ask you guys. So Riley is the only senior on the team this year. How has her guidance, with her being a 3-year starter, how has her guidance and leadership impacted you guys so far this year?
Well, if something bad happens to her, she brushes it off because she knows she has to be high for us, and it shows us how to act. She maybe strikes out, she comes back in and she's the loudest person in the dugout. I don't ever see her down anymore.
Yeah, and I love her energy. She really sets a tone for us, especially early on in the game. She makes sure all of us are up, all of us have energy, and we really feed off of her.
Yeah, that's awesome. So hearing that, I'm sure that makes you feel a bit happy. How have you approached and taken on that leadership role so far?
It was definitely hard for me to step into. My freshman year, I didn't have a freshman year, so sophomore year, I was still basically a freshman, and so this is only my 3rd year on the team. But last year, I got a taste of leadership, but this year was a lot different, me being the only senior. So I definitely had a lot of self-evaluation, and I was just this is my last year, so I don't want to have any regrets after this year. It doesn't matter. It's just I'm gonna go out and do me, and these girls are my sisters. I wouldn't call them my teammates. I'd call them my sisters. We're with each other 24/7 all the time. There's so many memories. So there's nothing really to be sad about or mad about. It's just so much fun when we're together. I got her back just like I got Layla's back, just like I got every other person's back on that field. And I feel whenever they succeed, it's just another succeed for me, or success for me. So that's what I just love about being a leader on this team. And it's nice because I have everyone's leader on that team. I wouldn't say I'm just the only leader. It's nice because all that pressure doesn't fall on my shoulders, and it's definitely a lot nice when I don't feel that pressure. So I got people like them that are right behind me.
Right. And you mentioned not having a freshman season. That was obviously due to COVID-19 and us, and you guys losing the season due to that. And then your sophomore year, which was basically your freshman year because your first year playing, you guys got 2nd in state.
Yeah.
I touched a nerve there, I could tell.
Just a little.
Last year, you guys got knocked out in the 2nd round or
first round
of state.
Same team
that we lost to the state championship.
Yeah.
But we beat them this year, so.
You guys did.
We did.
Invitational, right?
12-6, yeah.
Yeah.
We needed that.
I bet that felt really good.
It felt great.
Yeah. So how has that impacted you guys, knowing that you guys have been there, you guys have approached there with obviously getting 2nd in state, and then last year going to state again? How is that? You guys have been there, that you guys can do it, that you do have what it takes, because you guys have been there, you have that experience, which is such a key, which is a massive key role in sports. How has that impacted you guys with your confidence and your mentality approaching this season?
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's different for some of the juniors and seniors this year because we were the ones that were there our freshman and sophomore year in the state championship. But I mean, like when I look back at my sophomore year, I kind of don't remember it that much. Like I was just a freshman basically, so like I didn't realize how close we were until junior year when I was like, dang, we were like this close. And so I mean, like just making it back to back was definitely a confidence booster, especially this year coming out with the season we have, the group of girls we have, the chemistry we have. It's there. Like I'm kind of in the all-in mentality because it's all or nothing. Like we definitely could do it. I feel like we've got the most potential on this team that we've had in like the past couple of years. So like it's just definitely there. I don't know.
We definitely work as a team. We can definitely make it far.
Oh yeah, you guys from what I've seen, I mean, Olathe West right now, they're first in the state. You guys are third in the East region of the state. If playoffs started today, you guys would be third. And you guys only lost to Olathe West by one run, 1-2.
Yep.
Start off the season, you guys won 7 in a row. You guys will probably face them in the playoffs, get that back.
Yeah, we hope so. We'll have some revenge.
We need it,
Yeah. And then I'd like to talk to you two for a little bit. Obviously, Mia, you're the starting pitcher, probably the ace pitcher on this year's team. Right, and now you're 6-2 is your record. You got 46 strikeouts right now. And then Layla being your catcher. How is that? How have you taken on that role and stepped up this year? How have you approached that?
I mean, I know like last year when we lost our senior, I had to step up in some way, and I worked all summer. I had a hamstring injury through the summer, so that really took me back. But I knew I had to be on my A game for this season, and I really worked hard. I worked on my mentality. And them having my back and them yelling after every pitch, even if it was a ball and it was close. Like, they are yelling every single pitch. They're picking me up after every single out. It's definitely, they're a key factor in it.
Yeah, the team thing, that seems to be like decisive factor with you guys. Like, we over me, kind of. I was talking to Miss Harrington, and she mentioned that you guys have, that's what makes this team so special. You guys have, she said you guys have a we over me mentality, that you guys want to do it as a team. Even if one of you doesn't have a good game, if you guys win, that's what matters.
Yeah.
And you being the catcher, right, which is kind of the leader of the team, how do you feel that the chemistry on the team, and how do you feel that you guys have approached that this year?
I really love the we over me mentality, and you can really see it. Like when we're playing defense, especially, I have my eyes on everybody in the field, and it's really amazing to see them all behind Mia and knowing that every single one of them has her back and they're ready for anything at any time. It's just amazing to see.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, and that's the thing. I feel like softball, because it's goes on like after the school year ends, that's when the playoffs are. It gets overlooked a little bit.
Yeah.
And the goal, hopefully, with this podcast, obviously, to give you guys recognition, gain support, but we need to get more people out to your guys' games, get you guys a student section, get it going crazy, to cheer you guys on for a hopeful state championship this year. Is that what you guys?
Yeah, that's what we're going for. That's what we're going for.
Yeah. And I know a huge motivator for you, especially being a senior. We were talking like one-on-one. You said you don't think you've ever wanted anything more than this, and you want to leave that legacy behind. Can you speak to on that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So like, I feel like in my entire life I've worked for a lot of things. I've had a lot of goals and a lot of accomplishments and stuff like that. But I feel like something like, you're only in high school once, and I know it's cheesy to say, but you're an Eagle forever. But like, it kind of went by fast. And when I look back at my senior year, I don't want to be like, oh, I didn't really do anything. Like, if I could leave one legacy, like my legacy back, it would be to hang a white banner in that main gym, so that every single person that walks through that gym from there on out will see that banner and see that we did something before I was able to leave, which is just amazing. And to know that I did it with my best friends, it just makes it like even better. And so like the fact that we were that close sophomore year, and I didn't comprehend it at all. I was just in the moment. It was kind of a little scary, but yeah, like. Like a legacy like that, sometimes it brings me to tears when I talk about it, because like this is the end for me, not just for school but for my softball career. So for me to cap off my softball career with a state championship, with a white banner, and with a ring on my finger, with all of my best friends, it'd probably just be like the epitome of like all of my accomplishments. So it's a big thing for me. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and you guys obviously great chance at that this year. 8-2 tonight. You guys take on another 8-2 team, Shawnee Mission North. I know that's a pretty big game for you guys.
It is a big game. We're excited. We're up for the challenge.
Yeah. What's your mentality like approaching the games, especially big games like this? Do you guys just approach it as just a normal game? We're just gonna go after it, have confidence?
I don't know about them, but my approach definitely, it's game time. It's his business for me. So I mean, I don't want to leave any regrets. Like I'm gonna give 110, and I know Mia probably hears it all the time. When I tell her when I'm out and left, she's gonna hear it so many times. Like I got your back, babe. I'm here for you. Like let's go. Like we're here to do business. Like we mean business, and I feel like that is like one of my. But obviously we're gonna have fun and we take a couple games off when we know we're playing like some schools. But I mean, when we've got big games like this, it's definitely we mean business. So we're not here to mess around.
Right.
And in the big games, I feel like we managed to stay ourselves, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're really playing how we always do, even if it is one of those teams that's not 8-2 like this team is. Mm-hmm. We still have the same mindset going into it.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you guys for being here with me today. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. And you guys have a senior night May 9th against Latham Northwest.
Yes.
Which is a Tuesday, and hopefully you guys are pretty excited for that one. Huh?
Yeah, we're very excited. We're very excited.
Yeah, send you off senior night, hopeful league championship.
Yep.
Yeah. And hopefully we can get some people out to that. Come on, cheer you guys on for that senior night and all these games this year.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on the podcast. This was our ESPN, and hopefully you guys have a good season, and we'll definitely be watching.
Thank you so much.
Yep.